Welcome to CoinBook. My name is Calvin Waite, and I'm a professional crypto trader. I really like getting feedback from you guys about the market, what you're trading, successes, failures, so I'm going to go ahead and start giving out a t-shirt every week now. What I'll do is I'll look at all comments from Thursday to Thursday, and then Friday select a random winner. Happy Friday, everybody. I know you all thought I was not going to get a video out today because I'm so late, but I was busy all day and this is my first chance to sit down. So we are through the day's close, and oh, by the way, today's Friday, so we're going to be giving away a couple t-shirts at the end of the video, so listen to the end to see if you are one of the winners. But yeah, look at this. We have this channel that we've been watching very carefully, and we have dipped below the channel 3 days in a row, but every single time we've come back and closed above our channel. So these three moves here are still holding us in place. A close below this and things are going to unravel pretty quickly. But yeah, look at our 50 getting so high. We're still in the green zone until we cross this 50. We've been in a green zone for a long time. To give you some kind of an idea, when we were in our bull run last time, our longest green zone was probably this section at the end that lasted about 100 days, 103 days. So this was a pretty big green zone, but that was at the end of our run. Normally they're not quite so big. So this green zone was 73. This one here, just roughly 90 or so. So right now, we've been in this green zone for officially 46 days. So we'll see if we can stay in it. If we bounce off the 50, then we will remain in the green zone, but I kind of have a feeling that we're pretty high. So we're watching very closely on this channel. If we break below this channel, I bet we'll hesitate on the 50, but I think it won't hold. So we'll see what happens over the next couple of days or weeks. See how long we stay in this channel. So somebody in the comments mentioned that our altcoin market cap looks a little different than the normal altcoin market cap. And the reason why is that I've done a manual calculation and created a chart based on the value of Bitcoin, not the value of dollars. If you look at the total market cap in dollars, it looks different than this. But what I'm doing is I'm looking at the total market cap of all altcoins in the price of Bitcoin. Since all my trading is done against Bitcoin, that's why we're looking at it this way. And what I'm looking at here too, a few days ago, we just dipped our toe outside of our line, and then we were on the line, and then just today we dropped in pretty good. But what is kind of interesting that's happening is that this line represents one of our more important support lines as far as it's a pivot point between support and resistance that's pretty old. It has had history going way back, and now we're coming up against it. And what's interesting about this move is that we've stayed in this channel for so long, but we have not crossed this line. So this line is 10.37 million Bitcoin is a valuation. And so we're starting to feel a little bit of a squeeze because our downward side here is meeting up with this lower support here. And now we're getting to the point where one of these sides is going to break. So are we going to jog down again and do another move inside this bull flag here? Or are we going to finally pop out the top and that this support gave us that momentum? One of the two is going to happen. But if we pop out of the top here, we are going to be starting in on an alt season. So this is very interesting, and it feels like we're getting closer and closer to decision time. But for now, we're being patient and waiting for it to happen. If a coin is exploding, we sell. Because if you follow what everyone else is doing every time, the majority is wrong. Oh my goodness, you guys. Library credits is the chart of the day by far. Oh man, this was so awesome. So, not long ago, you guys have heard me talk about this red zone, and some of you might think I'm just blowing smoke, right? That when we exit the red zone, it's a huge deal. It's a big deal. And a lot of times, if you're patient, we wait and wait, and eventually they'll turn into a green zone or something like that. We exit the red zone, we wait for a green zone, and we exit when we leave the green zone. Sometimes we can leave some money on the table, so you want to be watching, beforehand to see if there's a better exit. But in this case, we left the red zone December 6th. We moved up, broke our 100. It took us about 4 days to get there. And then last night I tweeted out, guys, we got a chance to sell library credits. And I bet, so there's a lot to talk about here. Number one, I know we normally would want to wait for a green zone and then exit. The green zone is generally a great place to exit. But if you've been on my channel for very long, you have heard me say that if you ever see a coin that gains more than 100% in one day, we sell the crap out of that coin. We exit that so fast because spikes like this are an awesome opportunity, and they happen in crypto. They usually don't last long. And the fact that we hovered in this range for so long is absolutely incredible. But I just wanted to let you know that I entered this coin at about 150. Yeah, it would have been right here. And I exited at 450. So it was about a triple. And some of you might be thinking, Calvin, I thought you were a professional. I thought that you were a professional. Shouldn't you have caught it way up here? Well, let me just tell you something. This is some serious trading advice. I am overjoyed to exit at 450, and I know that there was probably a better exit. That there's a chance that you can, leave the money on the table. There's always that chance when you trade. In fact, what if this had gone up to 1200 or even more? Like, what if it had just completely launched way off, and I had tripled my investment here, and it had done a 30x? You as somebody who has done this for a while, you cannot sit back and look at what if situations. I am completely happy with a triple. I'm perfectly happy to exit a trade and walk away with triple. And I don't care if it 10x's or 20x's, because this was an awesome, profitable trade. People think that you have to get the very, very, very bottom and you have to sell the very, very, very top. And that almost never happens. Usually tops are called by whales, bottoms are called by whales, and we need confirmation. When we wait for confirmation, it's a safer bet, a safer trade, and you don't get as much of the pie, but it's a more reliable trade. So that's a huge thing. And the fact that we didn't wait for the green zone, when we see a coin get overextended like this, that is when we exit. There will always be a chance to find another trade, find another coin, find another good setup, but opportunities like this usually come and go. They don't last very long. So when you see something like this, you jump on it. I'm going to move us out to the 5-minute chart just so we can kind of see how this happened. And I'm going to zoom in on it. So in a matter of 5 minutes, we went from about 195. Well, okay, we can see the open in the upper left-hand corner. We opened at 186. We had a high of 369. So this candle alone was an 87% gain. This one opened at 346 at a high of 537. And then this one, high of 652, and our ultimate high was at 756. And then we consolidated, and we could have exited at any time at around 600. I exited at 450. Am I sad that I left one more X on the table? No, I don't care at all. I had an awesome trade and I feel great about it. We're not sitting here dissecting what coulda, shoulda, would have happened. We make money, we move on. That is exactly what we're trying to do as a trader. Since then, it's kind of slumped back down, but it was a great trade. This is what we're looking for. So all these other coins that have exited the red zone, once we get the right structure, we're just waiting for something. It may not be this dramatic, but usually we'll go up a bit. We'll turn our trends the other way, and then we're going to head right into a green zone and find a sweet exit. So this is how you do it. This is good. This is good stuff. So anyway, we're going to give away a shirt. And the winners of the shirts are Jorge Aguilar. This guy is pretty awesome. So not only was he lucky enough to win the shirt, but he's also the one that was famous that was questioning that hash graph that kind of sparked a little research, and we kind of looked in to see what was going on with that. So congratulations, Jorge. Get a hold of me on social media. Twitter is usually a good one, and then we'll get you squared away. The other guy that you can see quite a few comments in the comments from is Global Elite XRP. We have some good conversations. He asks good questions, and definitely does a fair amount of comments, which makes it really fun to think and give people a little bit more to think about when we're watching these videos. So thank you and congratulations to both of you. Get a hold of me on Twitter. The Twitter's in the description of the video, and we'll get you. You just need an address and what size you want. We will send them out to you for free, and you can proudly proclaim that you are CoinBook fans. Okay, it is time to separate the CoinBook trolls from the CoinBook fans. So these are the magnificent t-shirts that we are giving away every Friday. These are individually packaged with love from your best friends, China. There's also this incredible option designed by yours truly, and we'll be giving away probably one or two of these every Friday to just a random comment on any of the videos over the past week. But, and I don't blame you, if you absolutely cannot live without one of these shirts, I am willing to part with them for $15 worth of your favorite crypto. Just reach out to me on social media and we'll get you guys hooked up.